So what I do is what I've been doing for a few years is, it started with Curtis Harris. I'm grateful for Curtis Harris. Going to Rikers Island and teaching poetry workshops. And it's been type litty. First, we're doing it with Curtis Harris. It was some volunteer type vibe, so I wasn't getting paid for it. But it got me in the door to, know that this is what's going on. Like, there's literally organizations, and there's a little community of program providers out here in New York. I'm sure there's other states as well, but I'm in New York. So, like, there's a community of us who's dedicating our talents, to people who need to benefit from it in a way, So we're providing programs to the incarcerated individuals inside Rikers Island and juvenile centers across New York City. Literally all the jails that they have in New York City, there's program providers that go in there and help out. So I teach poetry workshops on Rikers Island, like self-healing workshops. I use the mouth book, for some of the workshops. A mouth book, Message of Uplift to Heal, that I publish. I use it in the workshops, and Gigi uses her budget, because she's a program provider there too. She uses the budget to buy mouth books to give to the individuals on Rikers Island, and that's been, helping me out financially. But also, she allows me to teach workshops with her organization. That's been helping me further my expertise and also further my healing. Further how I'm able to heal. Because a lot of times we, hold on to things from the past, and we because we aren't healed from issues from the past, we she doesn't even care that, like, they're honking at her. But a lot of times we hold on to issues from the past, and we pretty much kind of affect the people in our lives. Like, our issues can affect the people in our lives if we don't deal with these issues. And I'm realizing that we get opportunities over and over and over again in life to kind of reconcile with, to kind of deal with them. Like, so if you have a, for example, like, not even you, I just speak from experience. I almost got killed in 2009, and that made me bitter. Like, it made me bitter after that, and I began to be, like, angry. I was having angry outbursts. So me having angry issues, what I was about to say, if you have issues being angry and you don't, like, heal from it, you'll, like, negatively affect the people in your lives. You'll have angry outbursts over and over until you heal from it. And that's what was happening with me. But I realized that the every time that I would have an angry outburst was like life provided me with an opportunity to not be angry, if you know what I mean. Like, if I am going to choose to be angry, I can also choose not to be. So in that moment of choosing to be angry, it's also the opportunity to choose not to be angry, So that's what I'm realizing. It's like life is giving us these opportunities to change every day. Like, so going to Rikers Island and teaching these workshops is really giving me the opportunity to reflect on myself, because I could have been in prisons, in jails. Like, I'm from the hood, and in the hood, like, there's so much opportunities to get into trouble. So, like, I could have, ended up in trouble, So, like, going to Rikers Island is really, really giving me an opportunity to reflect on my life and be aware of where I'm headed, So, like, big up to Gigi from the Kite for holding it down and providing me with opportunities to further my expertise. And also, big up to Abi Odun, big homie, Harlem, He have an open house every Sunday at his crib. And he was the one who forwarded me the info to go to Rikers Island. He the one who put me on, straight up. So it's really because of him, you know, that I'm in the door of Rikers Island. First is Curtis Harris, which, you know, was who I went into the, you know what I'm saying, who I went to Rikers Island with the first time. Second is Abi Odun, who was like, yeah, if you want to do that, because he was teaching workshops, and I was like, I want to come with you. I want to teach a workshop with you. So he gave me the info to get down, and I got down. You know, and then from there, I met Gigi. Excuse me. I met Gigi, so that kind of put me in contact. That kind of put me in the position to you know, like, have more of a impact, you know. 'Cause now I'm working with 2 different organizations, so I'm getting double the money, you know, and I'm, you know, even getting my books inside the door too, so, and my card games too. So I'm pretty excited about that, you know, really. And I'm healing even more, like, you know, like, and I'm focusing my attention on healing even more now because I have the opportunity to, you know, literally, because I have the opportunity to. So, you know, I'm grateful for Abi Odun, I'm grateful for Gigi, grateful for Kamani, I'm grateful for Curtis Harris, I'm grateful for Max, I'm grateful for my mother, my father. I'm grateful for my cousin Malcolm, always supporting. He work at Sweet Green. So whenever I go into his Sweet Green, they all know me in there. Cause he brung my book to his job and they ate it up, you know, the affirmation book. They have during the first shift, before they open the store, they have something called a Sweet Talk. And they use the mouth book, Message of Uplift to Heal, to kind of like as an icebreaker. You know, they use the mouth book as an icebreaker for their Sweet Talk, to focus their attention on having a positive day, having a productive work day. They use it literally like on some icebreaker vibe before they start their shift. So big up to Malcolm for doing that, for making my book a part of the Sweet Green Sweet Talk. So when I go in there, they all like, yeah, that's the author of the mouth book, da-da-da-da. They sometimes give me free food, so that'd be cool. I'm hype about that. And like a few of them bought the book, like, you know. So Malcolm hold it down. Like a few of them, the managers bought the book, a few of the employees, and then he hit me up like, yeah, when he hit me up random from time to time, like, yeah, somebody else wanted the book. So I appreciate Malcolm for holding it down. You know, wherever he go, I go in a sense, you know. He always talking about me, you know, talking me up and uplifting me and telling people all types of good things about me. Appreciate Malcolm, man. That's my big cousin. You feel me? Grateful for Malcolm. Grateful for Kev. When Kev is in Albany right now, the place of places, because he talking about he want to be a politician, like he want to be mayor one day and all that, or governor. I think it's mayor, but I think governor is kind of more powerful, but he want to be mayor of New York and all that, so he in the place where that's where it all, you know what I'm saying, that's where it all goes down. But he's there for law school, and before he went to law school, for like a year and a half, we was working on projects, everything, and everything. And he helped develop the pickup poetry game. A lot of pickup poetry's development is a lot of pickup poetry development was grounded, you know, and helped out by Kev, literally. You know, we'd have meetings at his crib, my crib too, and we would vibe out and really just talk about a project, how we gonna design it, even fundraise, and it was consistent. So, you know, he put me in connection with certain people that could get it out. Big homie. So I'm grateful for Kev, and he still does what he can, even though he's in Albany. So I appreciate the big bro. You know.